we have no idea na merong boyfriend yung kapatid ko. It was only the first time na nalaman namin nung pumunta yung actions na ginawa ng pulis, very brutal. The mere fact na pumunta siya sa bahay namin, doon namin makikita na kasi inako niya na yung krimen, doon namin makikita na meron siyang ginagawang na parang cover up.
Walang alam na may boyfriend ng kapatid ko. Tapos pinatuloy ko pa siya sa bahay namin. Pinakapi ko pa.
Pinalayan yung kapatid ko at iniwan yung sa Bago City. Tapos pinabaya pa yung paa ng kapatid ko kasi raw inako niya to sa pulis na para ma-pretend na daw sa area na yan. So hindi kami naniniwala na lovers quarrel ito or accidental shooting yung ginawa niya.
Ang gago to. Hindi dapat patularan ito. Hindi ito dapat pamarisan ng kahit na sinong tao, lalo na pulis. Pak, nagagalit ako. Magandang hapon po ulit sa ating lahat. Dito po tayo ngayon dahil nag-file na po ng complaint ang dalawa pong kapatid ni Christine Joy D. Dignadice. Siya po yung natagpuang sa sugarcane plantation sa Bago City, Negros Occidental. Kasama po natin dito ngayon si Ma'am Mary Grace, tsaka si Sir Joshua na parehong kapatid po ni Christine Joy D. Dignadice. Kasama din po natin ngayon si Congressman Javi Benitez. At kasama rin po natin ang Director ng ating Inspection, Monitoring at Investigation Service, si Director Edman Pares. Siguro po bago ko siguro pagsalitain yung mga complainants, basahin ko muna siguro yung, to put perspective, basahin ko muna siguro yung investigation report ng National Police Commission. Nag-motu proprio investigation po tayo. Bago pa ho dumating ang mga complainants dito, pinaimbestigahan na ho natin kung ano ho talaga ang nangyari ho dyan sa Bacolod. Hawak ko po ngayon yung investigation report na binigay ho sa atin ni Director Pares. Siguro babasahin ko po yung ilang bahagi nito. Pagpasensya nyo na ko, I think the public needs to know kung ano po ang contents nitong report ng National Police Commission done on our motu proprio investigation. Medyo paumanhin ho, babasahin ko lang ng konti. Medyo mahaba na konti. Hinagaran Municipal Police Station received an information regarding an abandoned vehicle at Sitio Sool, Barangay Gargato, Hinagaran, Negros Occidental. Thereat, the responding police officers noticed that the said vehicle was parked beside a sugarcane plantation owned by Mr. Gabriel Yulo. The windshield, particularly at the driver's side, was already broken and blood stains were noticed both in the driver and passenger seat. Upon verification with the Land Transportation Office, the abandoned vehicle, a Hyundai Accent color gray with plate number Foxtrot Alpha Delta 8113, was registered under the name of Edith Trifalgar Picara. However, in the documents recovered inside the said vehicle, the same was already sold on June 30, 2025 to Christine Joy D. Dignadice. In the backtracking of CCTV footages conducted by the Hinagaran Municipal Police Station, it was revealed that around 6:20 a.m., the said vehicle was seen passing through the area of Barangay Granada, Bacolod City, Negros Occidental, with the driver's side windshield intact. At around 9:12 a.m., the vehicle was seen heading south at Pontevedra Bridge and in front of Public Plaza, Municipality of Pontevedra, with the driver's side windshield apparently broken. At around 10:54 a.m., the vehicle passed on the highway going south along Sitio Bocar, Barangay Garagato, Hinagaran, Negros Occidental. At around 11 a.m., the vehicle entered an unpaved Hacienda Road heading to Sitio Sool, Barangay Gargato, Hinigiran, where it was abandoned. At around 11:18, the driver of the subject vehicle was seen walking northward beside the highway of Sitio Bucar, Barangay Gargato, Hinigaran, Negros Occidental. Based on the testimony of the witness, he revealed that around 11 a.m., while he was driving his tricycle from Sitio Sool towards the highway, he noticed the said vehicle driven by a male person in his 40s wearing a dark-colored hoodie jacket and a black baseball cap. The same witness recounted that around 11:25 a.m. of the same date, while he was beside the highway of Sitio Bucar, Barangay Gargato, Hinigaran, he saw the same male driver boarded on a Ceres bus bound for Bacolod City. In an interview with the family of Christine Joy Dignadice, they disclosed that a person identified himself as Staff Sergeant Enrique Fortunato Gonzalodo Jr., assigned at Police Station 5, Bacolod City Police Station, personally visited them at Victoria City, Negros Occidental. The said police officer admitted to them that he and Christine Joy were in a romantic relationship. He further stated that he met Christine Joy at around 6 a.m. at Barangay Granada, Bacolod City, and he had been worried about her when he heard about her abandoned vehicle. With the consent of the police officer, the family of Christine Joy took his photograph and submitted the same to the Hinigaran Municipal Police Station. Upon showing the photograph of said police officer to the eyewitness, the latter positively identified him as the same person driving the subject vehicle. Parang putol to Pacheck nga. Parang putol yung hawak ko. In the autopsy, putulin natin in the autopsy conducted by the SOCO, check nyo nga, parang putol yung hawak ko. The victim sustained a lone gunshot wound that hit on the right shoulder. Sorry, for the sake of expediency, basahin ko na lang yung next page. It was hit on the right shoulder and exited through the left side of the neck. Aside from the abandoned vehicle, the SOCO recovered one color black smartwatch, one brassiere, and one color blue t-shirt. From the above, it is apparent that Sergeant Enrique Fortunato Gonzalodo Jr., who is assigned at Police Station 5, Bacolod City Police Station, have probably committed the crime of murder. In the backtracking of CCTV footages, the Hinigaran Municipal Police Station was able to locate the destination of the vehicle owned by the victim, starting from Bacolod City up to the unpaved Hacienda Road, heading to the Sitio Sool, Barangay Gargato, Hinigaran, where the said vehicle was abandoned. The driver of the said vehicle was seen by the tricycle driver from the time it came to that place, and when the said driver of the subject vehicle was seen walking northward beside the highway of Sitio Bucar, Barangay Gargato, Hinigaran, Negros Occidental, seriously compromising his character and standing in the PNP, he should also be charged administratively for conduct unbecoming of a police officer as defined in paragraph 3, Rule 21, Section 1.5 of NAPOLCOM MC 2016-002. For your information and consideration. This is the NAPOLCOM report. I'll maybe give the chance now to the families to say what they want to say.
Just to reiterate again, I'm the brother of Christine Joy Dignadice. My full name is Salvador Joshua Dignadice. I just want to make this clear kasi maraming lumalabas sa social media na lovers quarrel daw yung nangyari. Hindi po namin alam, we have no idea na merong boyfriend yung kapatid ko. It was only the first time na nalaman namin nung pumunta yung gagong pulis to sa bahay mismo namin na siya mismo nagpakilala sa amin. The second day na missing yung kapatid ko. He presented himself as the boyfriend raw. And then, yung kapatid ko na si Mary Grace, yung nandun at that time sa bahay namin. I was in Bacolod, pero nag-usap kami over the phone, and then humingi siya ng pasensya sa akin kasi sabi niya raw, hindi niya nasamahan yung kapatid namin. Nung time na sinabihan ko siya na pupunta ako agad dyan, umalis na siya agad sa bahay namin. Again, wala kaming idea na may boyfriend yung kapatid ko. Yung actions na ginawa ng police, very brutal. The mere fact na pumunta siya sa bahay namin, doon namin makikita na, kasi inako niya na yung krimen, doon namin makikita na meron siyang ginagawang na parang cover-up. Nung dinalayan yung kapatid ko at iniwan yung Bago City, hinubaran niya pa yung tapos kaya pa yung paa ng kapatid ko, kasi raw inako niya to sa pulis na para ma-pretend na daw sa area na yan. After nung iniwan niya yung kapatid ko doon, he went straight doon sa Hinigaran, which is about an hour or an hour and a half north of Bacolod. So hindi kami naniniwala na lovers quarrel ito or accidental shooting yung ginawa niya. Pinag-uusapan ngayon kasi malaking pera rin yung nawala sa kapatid ko. A month or 2 months before na nangyari yung krimen, I was informed by my sister papatulong sa crime na to. So, yun na sir, hindi na namin
Pagkat nung pumunta siya ng bahay namin, nung nagpakilala siya nga boyfriend siya, talagang hindi ko na may boyfriend ng kapatid ko kasi wala. Hindi siya sa amin. Walang alam na may boyfriend ng kapatid ko. Tapos pinatuloy ko pa siya sa bahay namin. Pinakapi ko pa. Nulo ko na malaman niya. Siya pala yung ay gago.
And nandito kami ngayon to file this complaint, and with the help of Congressman Javi Benitez, sir, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng tulong. And sana po matapos na itong case at mabigyan na ng justice yung kapatid ko, and sana hindi na maulit ang mga ganitong klaseng krimen.
In fact, nagagalit ako. No isang araw lang, pinagtatanggol natin ang kapulisan. In fact, ang taas ng respeto natin sa ating kapulisan. At alam ng lahat na kakampi nila ako. Pero yung mga mabubuting pulis, iaangat, tutulungan, ipagtatanggol. Pero yung mga walang yang pulis, dapat natin idiin. Yung mga walang yang pulis, dapat natin panagutin. Totoo, yung mga paniwala dito eh. On a normal day, I'll say we will investigate. On a normal day, I'll say we'll get back to you. Diba? Pero hawak ko na yung report ng NAPOLCOM eh. Ito yung report ng NAPOLCOM, bigay sa ni Director Pares. Karoon naman na siguro, hindi naman na may tatanggi na someone died. And that someone died using the hands of a policeman. Whatever the reasons were or the motives were, a death is a death. Diba? Hindi dapat ganun eh. Totoo, unbelievable This is something na our policemen have promised and sworn to protect and serve the people. I should say na I will investigate, but this is terrible. This is a tragedy. That's why we're throwing the book at him. This is clear murder for us. People should be made accountable. That policeman should be made accountable. Huwag natin pahabain to. So I'm directing Director Pares and everyone here in this office, we expedite this case. Ito yung mga pagkakataon na kailangan natin ipakita yung pangil ng batas. Kung mabuti yung police, again, tulungan. Pero kung talagang walang ipakita natin, institutions work for the people. Dapat maramdaman ng tao yung hustisya. Ito yun. Yung sinabi natin na 60 days from the filing of the complaint, we will finish this case within 60 days. At yung mananagot dito, siguradong mananagot. Wala tayong compromises dito, pasensyahan tayo dito. May namatay Again talaga buhay. Mananagot ka. Ganun lang kasimple ang masasagot natin.
Thank you very much. We'd like to ask again from our Vice Chairperson and Executive Officer, Commissioner Calinisan, for his closing statement. Sir?
I think may sasabihin pa yata si Sir Joshua.
Also, I just want to add, nung pinuntahan ko po yung suspect sa detention facility niya, tinanong ko po siya kung, kasi yung kapatid ko, pag umalis yan, 3 cellphone yung dinadala niyan. Yung mga cellphone na yon hindi na makita sa ngayon. I was informed na nagsabi raw yung suspect na tinapon niya raw yung ibang cellphone along the way nung inabandon na niya yung sasakyan. Pero nung pinuntahan ko siya sa kanyang detention facility, inako niya sa akin na yung mga cellphones daw nasa sa kanya pa rin, and ayaw niyang sabihin kung saan. Sa court na lang daw siya magsasabi nun.
Tugtungan ko lang. Totoo, it's hard for anyone, any reasonable person to believe that this is an accident. Why? Oh, may aksidente. Anong first na reaction mo pag may aksidente? Di ba dadali mo sa ospital? Saan niya dinala? Sa Talahiban. Tinapon niya yung babae sa Talahiban. Iniwan, pinabayaan, kinago. Pumunta sa bahay ng kapatid. Nagpakilala pa na boyfriend. Pinagtimpla pa ng kape. At nagsorry nga, pero sa ibang kadahilanan. Ito ba actuations ng isang naka-aksidente? Totoo, we're going on a limb here. Pero let's call a spade a spade. Ang gago. Gago to. Hindi dapat patularan ito. Hindi ito dapat pamarisan ng kahit na sinong tao, lalo na pulis. So sasampulan natin ng klaro ito. So, kung nakikinig ka man, mananagot ka sa batas. Papakita namin sa iyo na may batas sa Pilipinas.